Friday evening in Milwaukee means Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot and baseball at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Pedro Alvarez leads things off now in the top half of the second. Ready with the 2-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. It's gone. And the second frame gets started with a bang. A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez. And the Pirates have struck for a run. It's now a 3-1 game.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
That's out to right center. This is a base hit and maybe more as Gomez and Braun are going to chase this one out toward the wall. And the runner will score from second. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And they've gone ahead here by a run. It's 4-3.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. Hips start to rotate and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball.
Neil Walker will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Ready now on 1-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And this will score the run from second to make this a 7-3 game now. Ryan Braun is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. The 3-2 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. We walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Ramos Ramirez will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Adam Lind will step in now in a big spot here with runners on.
Keep in mind, he's got a home run here already. If he gets a hold of another one, he could tie up his ball game.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Big pitch here, 1-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the National League Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates paid visit to the Brew Crew at Miller Park in Milwaukee, and the Pirates came away with the win. The final was 7-4. Pedro Alvarez was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs.
Just a short drive west of downtown. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Ryan Braun will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. The 1-1 home. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. Here it comes, 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
In now, Aramis Ramirez. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? Here's Walker for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Manager Ron Renicky out for a conference at home plate, so I would imagine we're going to see a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
Here's a look at the big guy, Jonathan Broxton, on to try and get the final 3 outs here and save this one for his ball club.
Broxton, now playing left field and batting on the ninth.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a ball lined towards center field, and he's got himself a base hit.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
3-2, here it is. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Jordy Mercer will dig in. He singled his last time around. None out, runners at first and second. Now another 1-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Steve Lombardozzi will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Gomez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he is in there.
A little bit of a risk there with 2-way. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Starling Marte with the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. Off his leg on the mound. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, nothing to it here against the big fella, Jonathan Broxton, as he comes on to finish this one off and pick up another save.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Saturday provided some great baseball and some interesting storylines, so let's get to it. In the National League Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates paid visit to the Brew Crew at Miller Park in Milwaukee, and it was the Brewers who grabbed the win, the final 6-4. Chris Davis was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs.
Afternoon baseball now from lovely Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Ryan Braun will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally...
And meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him. So now 2 men in scoring position. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
Here we go, right now, fella. Hey, come on, we got home right here.
Ready with the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Come on! Pitch, get some wood on it. Hey, get him yourself right here.
2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit, and he will cross as well, and they've taken a 2-1 lead. Brad Lincoln will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Gene Segura started out here from Milwaukee with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started, so they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
3-0 is on the way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Adam Lind will stand in with a big opportunity to pad this lead if he can avoid the double play ball. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the 1-1 now to Lind. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. McCutchen has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But he'll wisely think better of it as he retreats to third, and that's an important first out. Scooter Gennett step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Jonathan Broxton is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Action now with the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Yeah, that would have been nice to get that tying run on base.
Another payoff pitch. Now the shift won't matter here as this is skied out to center field. And Gomez will look this one in for route number 2. Neil Walker will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set, and this ball game is over.
Well, nothing doing here against the big fella, Jonathan Broxton, as he comes on to finish this one off and pick up another save.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The start of a new week is upon us. Let's take a look back at how Sunday's baseball action unfolded. In the National League Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates paid visit to Miller Park to match up with the Brewers, and the Brewers came away with the win. The score was 2-1. At the moment, the Brewers sit in first place in the National League Central Division. They have a 3-game cushion.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video. To enjoy even more sports gaming action, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels. Be sure to also follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay informed of all activities at Downtown Network, your destination for all things sports gaming.